Good morning, my friends. How you doing? Oh, well, I hope everyone is doing really great. So here's Goiana Ferreira at our channel, Clean Water and Peace Organization. Is that wonderful? Okay, my friends, all right. This video is for volunteers, those that are going to help us to talk to the farm owners and release the animals with prayers, clean up the farm, and do, guide the farmers for a new business. So they're going to do all these 4 steps. So the first thing, they have to focus and make a research online the best as possible. People are not going to travel. If they're moving to that location, then it's okay. They already move and start volunteering where they're going to live afterwards. But they're not going to come back, get the family car, go far away. We're not doing this type of thing anymore. Okay. So, if they are volunteers that are going to very big farm land, like they have a different farmers in the same county or nearby each other, and then it's okay. Need to be in a sustainable way, okay? So it's very important for the person to do everything, make a good plan first. So first thing, you're going to sit with your spouse, or if it's a young person, right, helping parents, you're gonna have that family together, and then you can invite some other family members or friends to help you, so it's more effective. All right. For small farms, you just need, the spouse, and another couple. 2 couples might work, might be enough. Okay? And for larger for larger farmers, and it's better to have more people. Okay? All right. So if, let's say, some couples will be going in person, 2 couples or 4 couples will be going in person, but the prayer group, for example, every day at 6 o'clock, or every day at the school, every day at the adult education, or every day at the university, will be doing their prayers in a sustainable, positive way. And only those 2 or 4 or 8 couples or 6 couples will be actually going during their time, get the urban bus and go to those farms. So the couple will be doing a proper research, get all the information, and how that will be done. So for example, if it's a very large farm or if it's a small farm, how the work will be done. Okay, get all the information, write it down. The best is possible, look their website, get the owner's name, the manager's name, how many people work there, how many animals they raise. Get most information as possible first, so you're more organized. All right, so first you get all the information you may have online. Then you see how many people you need to help you with this work. Just your spouse, or for prayers, of course, you're going to need a group. But for the information, contact the owners and visit them, how many you need. Okay, then you're going to send our video or our handbook, our written handbook, to the owner. So the number 3 is called Give Notice to Owners. If it's done now, you are going to use our video just for that. And if you're going to do this afterwards, you're already going to send the new video, right? And also the written handbook. The number 4 is to set up an appointment and already go and visit them, talk to them. If they are small or large farmer, they will already know the procedures. So Okay, so the number 4, it always sets for safety. Okay, so safety. Make sure you know the person's okay. Make sure you have the farm owners and not only the managers and things like that. You need to make sure before you go with all these details properly written. Okay, so you need the owner to be there, cannot do these things, the manager. So try to exchange a few emails first. All right, so you're sure they are agreeing, they're feeling good about the best as possible, of course. Okay, so safety. Okay, so on those emails, let's say the number 5 is emails, okay? Because you're not there yet, you're still talking. On number 4, set up an appointment, but we are going to make an improvement. It's not the visit yet, okay? So the number 5 is email and safety. Let's put safety here, number 5, because then we'll be more clear on our steps. So you have to exchange a few emails. Let's say at least 4. So you have an idea, right? And at least 4 phone calls. Shall we do that? I think it's good, right? And try to talk to the owners. So the owners, you need to talk at least twice to make sure. Okay, the owners agreeing. And before you go, you need emails, authorization from the owner to do this cleanup, or just try to do the best you can. On the emails, you're going to motivate them, you're going to inspire them for the new business, right? Because all this, it's important, are important items. So you are going to, because some farmers, they're really attached to some animals, right? Some of them even separate them, don't sell them, and sometimes in a bad way, like for cows that produce milk, for example. Okay, so for those farmers, you are also going to talk to them that it's a work to release them so they can renew their lives. Okay, so of course you have to be smart and see on these emails what the owners need the most, what the managers need the most. Okay, the other thing that you will be talking to them is about safety. That everything will be done in a safe way. So you're going to be talking about details, right, with the managers, the farmers, and everything. Okay, all right, so safety for everything, because depending on the type of animal they are producing. Okay, so you need safety for the animals as well. Usually they're kind, but I'm talking about many different types of farm animals, okay, for different countries, different continents, so it can be a variety of things. For example, here in the Americas we have a lot of production of cows and milks. In other countries might be fish farming, and fish farming is all over in reality, but I'm just telling you that's important to go over details on safety. Okay, so everything look good, right? So you have at least 4 emails, at least 4 phone calls. So I just made an improvement there. I think it's better. 4 and 4. Okay, then you are ready for a visit. On number 6 is the visit. Okay, so this visit is a proper meeting. Okay, make sure everyone knows about, all the managers, the workers, everyone needs to stop to talk about this, right? Not only the owners and managers, all the people that work daily, people that work comes once a week, Everyone that works there, the workers, very important to be part of this meeting. Let's talk about the steps of the item number 6. So there are different steps, right? From the time you're going to have that meeting with them, right? Items you have to go over until they have the new business, right? They're going to sell or do their own. Okay, so topic number 6. I'm going to tell you the steps for this. So number 1, check the procedures. Make sure everyone knows how to do it, when to do it, how it will be done. Number 2, and also who they're going to hire, more personnel or volunteers that you're going to bring with you. How that's going to be done, because everything needs to be done in 5 days, 1 whole week and gone. For very big farmers. For small farmers, just 2 days will be plenty. Okay, the number 2 is for prayers, right? From talking to the animals and inviting them to renew life and until the end. Number 3 are the teams. You're going to check everyone, ready, team, what they're going to be doing each day, and reports to be made as well, right? We need team leader for all these steps. Okay, number 4 will be the meat. The meat will be sent out. We are not burying whole animals in the farm, okay, making a big hole and put the animals there. That's really not healthy, because the meat going to be there and there and there until they, decompose. Is not right. So we are going to sell the meat. Meat, if it's done quick, can be sent to other states. And first, send maximum states that do not have, of course, that wants the meat, people that eat the meat. Okay? All right. And afterwards, for the last day or so, for nearby butchers that can prepare the meat to sell the meat. Okay, so these steps are for cows and all the other mammals, right? They have up to 5 days. Okay, to get all the animals, rid of all the animals out of the property. Okay? Big, very large farmers. So some farmers have a few thousands of cows, right? So they have to clean up in 5 days. And for everyone else, 500, 1,000, they have to do in 2 days or so. Okay? All right. So on this team here for the procedures, also if you have enough truck drivers, truck to pick them up. Okay, so the other thing you have to check, depending on the animal, if you're going to kill the animal at the farm or if you're going to bring the animal alive. That's another thing. The main thing is to get it done, because on this moment we're just going to pray. You cannot be thinking like, oh, they're going to have a whole day without water, or they're going to have, a half day without water. You're going to pray. You're going to pray, because some humans don't have clean water for a whole day. They don't. They have dirty water or have no water at all. So we cannot be more concerned about the animals than humans, because those animals, all these mammals, are to be born in humans and renew life. Okay, so that's our focus. It's not that few hours that they have to be on the truck or whichever they are going to. Okay, so they cannot leave the country. That's the main thing. Not by plane, not by ship. Even that ship or plane available, they're not doing that. They are going to stay at own country. Okay? Because this way we are going to avoid many extra inspections at ports, at airports, because people are going home. Everyone will be home for 2 weeks for the house cleanup and planting. So even that many families already did their house cleanup, we're going to be planting. Know our neighbors, know what we have, and plant food. Okay, so we are going to empty out ports and airports as soon as possible. So we are not going to have extra people to check this meat, those procedures, or put bad chemicals for the meat to be soft and all that. All right? So the other thing on these teams as well, still part of number 6, okay? The main title is still number 6. So the other thing is to start with the easy first. So for a cow farm, start with the calves, because some farmers have like hundreds of calves tied up, right? For them also to have soft meat and don't create muscles. So start with the easy. Get the calves, get done, and then you go for the larger animals, because then it will be easy, just go on a truck. Okay, so before you contact them, already make sure you have enough places to receive all these animals, right? Because of course each farm already have their drivers, right? Contact with different companies, the truck pickup, butchers, and everyone else in between. Okay, workers that work for them during special seasons or during special times. Okay, so you're going to check. All right. Now, for the emails, we have an improvement. Instead of 4 emails, let's do 2. 2 emails, 2 phone calls. You're safe, you can go. All right? So the thing doesn't stay for too long, at least 2. Okay? And you're going to feel how the person is, because no, we don't want a volunteer to go there and have a farmer that's really upset. Might shoot the person, right? So we're not going to have anything like that. Everything needs to be done in a proper, safe way. Okay? And bring with you, right, how many people you think it's important for this meeting. Okay? Yes, you think it's better 10, 20, bring 10 or 20. It's better bring 40 people, university students with teachers. Bring 20 or 40 university students and teachers. Okay? All right. As soon as you're safe and well organized, that is the main thing. In your first contact, that doesn't count. You can try to get the most information as possible with workers first. Maybe you have a neighbor, maybe you have someone you know. Try to get information, because you need the most as possible before you talk to the manager and the real owner, because you don't know their reaction. They might say, oh, amen, that's really great, and maybe not. So we have to be prepared for everything. Make sure you have pants every day you're going there. Have proper tennis shoes or boots, okay, depending on the type of farm it is. We already talked about that. So you're safe. Your body is safe. Your information is safe. The phone call seems safe. The person is acceptable. And you have the right number of group people to go with you, a good group. All right, might be 10, 20, 40, right? Okay, so you're going to check everything first. Make sure you're safe, and then you can go ahead. All right, so the other thing, it's for the number 6 as well. You have to contact the university before you visit them. Contact the university and say, look, this and that farm, we are in charge. Can you register, please? You already have the sign-ups online. And then they're going to say yes or no. Okay, so even by phone, already register. Who is the couple leader that's going to take care of that 2 small farms or 1 very big farm, for example? Okay, so can you please get our names? All right, and then make sure you call again the same day. Did you talk to the right person? Okay, if the university do not have like any department that deals with animals, such as veterinary or agro farming, right? If they don't have any course related to it, leave your name and say, look, can you talk to the right person? I already give my name. You are going already to make them do it. Okay, and then of course you forward our links, the links of our videos. And if we already have the information at our website, with all details, and then you're going to forward both of them, the new videos, not this one I'm making now, the new one, and also the written information that is there at the website. Okay, so you're going to register yourself, make sure, and if they don't know about the university, don't know about, you're going to send them information and make sure it gets to the right person. Okay, so the other thing is that you're going to be there 4 hours daily. About 4 hours, because our schedule is 5, right? But you need some time on a urban bus to go, some time to come back, okay? All right. If you're walking or if you're taking urban bus, whichever it is, or maybe you live right there. Maybe you are a worker and already work there every day, okay? All right. So it's also important for you to have someone at the entrance. That's another team. We're still talking about this number 6, okay? The item number 6. You need people, few different people at the entrance. Make sure who is getting in. No family cars, okay? So because you're not going to have information about all the workers. You're gonna pray for the workers as well, for the farmers as well, for the managers as well. Everyone, veterinarians, everyone. So no one will be upset because prayers, it does a lot. People can even change their mind completely just with prayers. But we are doing a good way. We're doing positive prayers because that's to renew our planet, our humanity. We already know that, right? Okay, so you're going to pray ahead to them. But you also have to make sure. So what you're going to do? Every truck coming in to pick up the animals, you're going to check the truck. Check inside, say, please, can you get out? This is a procedure, ask the person to lift their shirts. Already tell the company ahead, make it quick, don't give too much attention to it, but have a quick look, seems safe, seems good, okay, let's go in. And you're going to check every truck that will be coming to pick up the animals. You need another group right there by the gate of this fence, right? This big fence. Make sure, okay, so the animals are going. Count them. You need information to do your report. So from that first moment on the email time, right, the notice time, so you need no more than 2 days of trying to talk, communicate, send notice, get these 2 phone calls, get these 2 emails done. Only 2 days, because after that is already the cleanup, the real thing, okay? And if it's possible, in these first 2 days, already have that first meeting, because the next business day you're ready to start taking out the animals, okay? All right. So you checking everything, the workers, and if the workers come with family cars, you're gonna try to talk to them, see if they seem safe or not, try to have the most information as possible, okay? Because they might be upset because they're losing a job. They might be happy, who knows? So you have to inspire them the best as possible during this meeting, because that's the meeting. Everyone's going to be present, okay? All right. And you're going to make up their minds that this is a wonderful thing, and it's true, for us to have a better humanity, for them to be free, for them to born in other animals, such as free animals and in humans, because they're mammals, they can already born in humans. Okay? All right, you're doing great. Make sure every day you write a report. What happened? Okay, I got an email, I got a phone call. Oh, we did the meeting. Make sure. So let me make clear. You have 2 days with email, phone calls, and then 4 days already the complete cleanup. Unless a huge farm, you have 5 days, okay? But let's do everything 4 days, okay? All right. Number 7. All right, so now number 7 is the cleanup, fix the farm, paint, sell, or give to someone. So the cleanup would be what? If they have fences that will be taken out, if they have these things that trap them so they can get their shots or the vaccinations. So you're going to clean up all that wood and fence and things. Fix everything that's needed. if it's a bathroom need to remodel, kitchen, or of the main house, if they have a main house or not, or what they have, or the office, what they have. I'm gonna paint everything, right? So of course all the animals already gone, no animals anymore, all gone, all done. So you're gonna paint everything, make sure, right, according to the proposal. I forgot to tell you, right there in the beginning, you make a proposal. What do you think? 2 ideas of what the proposal you're gonna give to these owners. What you believe will be the best. If you live in an area, you already know what would be the most appropriate. Will be a school, will be agroforestry, or a preserve, or a state or national park. What will be? You will give 2 proposals, and the owner need to choose one of these 2. If they're selling or if they're keeping, they're gonna be doing one of these 2 things that you are proposing. You, your family, or maybe this whole class, university class, that you're a teacher or you're a student at this class, okay? Make sure you don't do things by yourself. You can do all the research ahead, yes, but then you bring to a bigger group your neighbors who gonna help you with that, okay? All right, then you send the first notice to the farmers. When you send that first email, you need to have everything already organized for you to be safe and ready, okay? All right, so the number 7, you also paint, do remodeling for what is needed, and done, okay? And then you're going to already have an answer from the owners of which option they will choose, and the owners need to move out. If they live there, they need to move out. Okay, so, and then for one more step, you're ready, according to what the owners chose, you're ready gonna invite people for a big meeting right there at the property. People completely different. Workers cannot come, managers cannot come, owners cannot come. Remember the same way we did with churches, right? So they're not coming anymore. New people. Everyone is to be new. For new department directors to be elected. So we invite the community, right, the neighborhoods nearby, and see who comes, and they can even move afterwards close by according to the business that will be. All right, and the prayer team will continue for the 28 weeks. All right, so you're gonna keep the team that you create, right, for prayers, and you're gonna keep during these 28 weeks. This is important for them to continue borning, right, in good animals or in humans. Okay, so this prayer team, you always have consistency. Remember, can be your school. If you're a teacher, can be your students, can be people that work at the same location, and you're gonna do a prayer every morning, 7 o'clock. This prayer can be 2 parts. One, it's words, because we don't want to be repetitive. When things are too repetitive, what happens? They are not said with the heart anymore, right? So they're not good. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna say the prayers, right? Like good words to them. And you're also gonna sing the song that from us, right? The organization approved, or this one I just offer here in the other video, because and after the organization launching day, we are only going to do authorized songs that are on our website. Okay, so if you have to change the song, it's okay. You choose one of these other songs that are posted online, and you can choose and keep singing. Okay? All right. If you move afterwards, that group of prayers continue on that location, because some people will be invited right away, right, by the organization, and some people until a day before the organization launching day, they can be invited to move to another location. Okay, so but the group that agreed to do the prayers for the 28 weeks, they continue unless there, another more important thing for them to do, such as a family member that needs more prayer than the animals, for example, okay? Or their neighborhood, or another group that they volunteer, because volunteers can have other groups as well, because some people are really capable, right? They're really capable, they know how to do things, and they might have quite a few different work they will be doing, volunteer work they will be doing. Okay, all right, my friends, so thank you so much, dear volunteers helping clean up farm animals. And I have one improvement here. So our main objective, to start as soon as possible, is everything related to red meat. That has to be the fastest, because we don't want people to know from others and then they don't receive in a good way. Okay, so the first thing, if you are able to be a volunteer for farm animals, are red meat. Focus in all mammals with red meat, and only afterwards we are going to see the animals for chickens, fish, farm fishing, and things like that, because those are easier and can be done by other people as well. Okay? Okay, so I think we are good. All right. The other thing you can also do, for example, you got some people of your neighborhood to help you, or neighbors, friends from your city. But there is another city a little closer, a village that's a little closer to that farm. So you're gonna contact them. Contact the principal of a school, for example, if it's a small city, or companies that might, no, not companies, but school is a good thing. Or if people, who you can contact, try to see, because they can also get organized and help you on this cleanup, because it's very important. And do your calculations ahead. So if that farm has 2,000 animals or 4,000 animals, so how many trucks you need according to the size of those animals? So that's very important, okay? And if you're going to a farm that has cows for milk and calves, on that way you're not doing the calves first, you're doing the cow's milk first, because they suffer too much and one day counts a lot for those animals. So take them out, because then the milk will already stop, right? And the calves soon after. The other thing is that for the trucks, because the regular trucks for animals might not be enough, right? So you can hire other drivers or rent other trucks to help pick up these animals, okay? But it's quite hard. No, that won't work, sorry, because the trucks need to be open, right, for the animals to breathe, so that won't work. Yeah, so let's do that. For the drivers and trucks and companies that already do animal transportation, alive, right? Alive animals, they will be ready scheduled for the whole day, one after another. Go, 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 right? And to the most nearby butchers, right? Don't know another name to call those places. To be done the work as soon as possible, to empty out. That's your main objective, empty out, because everything else, the cleanup and painting, then is okay, right? You're gonna help for 2 days or so, but then you don't need to be going anymore. The part number 7, you don't need to go back anymore if you have other people that are continuous. So for example, if you are invited to go to another farm and do the same, that group will continue until the end, okay? So to fix, to paint, to sell or give, and to start, have the meeting, the department director meeting. Who will be doing that? The right way is for you to do until that day, the day of the department meetings. You already have 10 people there. Even that's a bare land. If it's going to be school, you're going to have that meeting with 10 department directors and 10 assistants, all couples. So it's 20 couples that you need for that special meeting. You have to be there unless the organization invite you. But on your own, if the organization did invite you, finish one thing and then you're going to do something else, okay? That's the best way. All right, you also have to tell on that email, the first email is to tell the owners, managers, workers, veterinarians, everyone, the butcher, everyone, the drivers, that they cannot tell anyone else about that farm cleanup. That this is mandatory, because that's the only way, my friends, because some people, they need a lot of prayers. That's the way we have to think. They need a lot of prayers to get their mind changed, right? Okay, so what we are going to do is that it's very important for no one, also your group, your assistant team, right? Your own group, to don't tell people, oh, we're going to clean up that farm, this farm, you're doing prayers for this, for that. No, try to do things quietly and don't tell any information that's really not needed, okay? All right, so then you're going to have a complete report. Your report going to include the first images, right, that you can take. So you try to do the best you can before ahead. If you know someone that works there, or if you can pass in front of the farm in a bicycle and film a little bit, to have videos for report. We are not investigating anything. That's not our objective. It's just for report. It was like this and now it's like that. Okay? All right. So you can get, and then as soon as you're there, you already ask authorization, right? Don't ask authorization. You say that the organization, our organization, the Clean Water and Peace organization, asked. That's mandatory to take videos during and at the end. All right, so you're going to be recording. Make sure you have people with cell phones all over and with their cameras on. Everything that's good, important, different, cameras on to prove even how many animals were there, how many animals were cleaned up, to prove that you did that work. Okay? And for every paper you're going to be doing, make sure you have 4 always 4 or more, but in your case just 4 originals. Okay, so the owner will sign that paper. I'm agreeing with the Clean Water and Peace organization for all the animals to be cleaned up and away from and be sold, and also for this land, this property, to be used for what is most needed for the city or nearby city. Okay, so you need these 2 important sentences. The owner needs to sign, the owner's spouse needs to sign, the manager, so 4 people, important people of their farm. If it's a huge farm, need 8. For everyone that has more than 500 farm, we need 8 people. If we don't have many managers, get the workers to sign. They're going to write their name clearly, the same way we are doing with the university, right? So it's 4 lines for each person, okay? So it comes the title, the name, date of birth, address, and all right, forgot the other one. So it's 4 different lines. So they're going to be writing and signing, and some items will be typed. Okay? All right. So you clean everything 4 or 5 days, the maximum. And for small farmers, 2 days is really plenty. I'm not going to put numbers because depending where it is located, some are in the middle of the rainforest, in the Amazon. Yeah, we have cow farming there. And some are really close to the city, close to roads, okay? So I'm not going to put numbers, 500 or 1,000 or 2,000 animals. We cannot put that. So your group, gonna be the ones that will be deciding if you can do in 2 days, 4 days, or 5 days. All right, according to your reality, to be done as soon as possible. And the work is done from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. because everyone can get the last bus at 6 p.m. Okay? All right. And before the organization launching day, bus is going to continue at night until 8 o'clock or so. Okay? All right. Thank you. All right, so everything finished, right? And what you're gonna do? You're gonna have a meeting with the team that helped you, your neighbors, your friends, who helped you, okay? For a conclusion. So you're going to go over, you're gonna edit the videos because you have to give to the university, right? You have to complete that work. So you're going to, after the organization launching day, you're going to have the Peace app, and to download the videos and scan the documents, the paper, okay? But you're going to have a meeting with them. So make sure you need to have everything online, but also in paper, a report on paper, okay? So the report on paper, the online is the Peace app, okay, after the organization launching day. But the written reports daily, you're going to take notes at your own records book. That can be your family records book because you're not going to have farmers. For school is different. They're going to keep and give to the department director of that area. But in your case, you can do there. All right, so you're going to, everyone that was part of this working team, they're going to gather and check all the information. So on the written report and also on the videos, so they can add things to it, okay, to make really good complete report topic by topic, and also a very good video, okay? So I make an improvement here because I said that the number 8 is for prayers team, right, that will continue, but let's do the number 8 reports. I think that's more important. And prayers will be part of the prayers that have to do all the way with the small teams. The number 6, the prayer team there when you're organizing all the teams. Okay, so for the written report, when it's done and complete, and you have this meeting with everyone for them to, everyone needs to be in a classroom or in a clubhouse to see the video, watch the video, make sure everything is there, they agree with everything, no more needs, right? And you're gonna try to do not so long, the main thing is to get the parts. So for example, some pictures can be taken also, right? For example, pictures that can take most of the animals for them to have an idea. It was 40, 50, 100, 1,000, okay? So this is very important. To be counting them, you can have that little thing, counting little click that I don't know how you call. That's one way, or see which way going to be the most efficient, because we need proper reports on how many animals were taken out of that farm. Okay? All right. So everyone going to sign, and those you're going to have the reports, the complete reports, only 2 of them on this case. One will be for the city office and one will be for the headquarters assistant team. At the end, in this case, they're going to also give all their paperwork from all farmers of their whole county to the city office. But you have to do your part and already drop off your report over there. And as soon as we have the Peace app, you're going to scan the paper report, right? Scan and send. And the video you're going to download to the Peace app. Okay? All right. We're doing really great. So those are the reports. Thank you so much. If you think that the owners, these farm owners, became friendly, and you can also invite that farmer to be part of this team and sign that last report. Okay? All right, so it's up to you, or sign afterwards without being part of the meeting. Okay, because if we have that signature, and the spouse signature will be even more complete. That's what we want. We want the most complete as possible. Okay? All right, so thank you so much, dear volunteers, and I talk to you soon. So I'm going to say a few things I didn't say before. So one of the things that we're trying to have all the volunteers, leader volunteers, to be students or teachers from the university. Um, the students need to complete at least 4 years of university. So if there's no one that can do that, and then other people can do it as well. And we'll tell what's their work position, what they do, right? What they studied before, and things like that. So of course can be people that also complete the university already complete a university course for at least 4 years. Okay, so that's for you to be a volunteer leader. Okay, the other thing is, please check the videos, the other videos about Animal Farm, and the message I sent to owners, because then you're going to have an idea what I've asked them as well. Okay, all right. And make sure you have at the video for the farm owners, I talk about a few different places that the farm owners need to have their workers, right? People in different positions. And you are going to provide a big group, not just 10 people, because that won't be enough. You need 20 or more, at least 10 couples. Because to also be at the farm in different positions, one at the entrance, one at the office, one at the animals when the tractor comes, the truck comes to pick them up, and so on. Okay, so to help, to film, take pictures, whichever it's needed on these different positions of the farm, according to the farm, what it is. Okay? So this way you're going to be everywhere, make good reports, and also help a little bit, like count the animals, something easy you can do, and you're gonna see there. Whichever, you have to pay attention. Your job is priority, right? The pictures and videos, and that's your main job, right, of your team. But you can help them with a little something, if it's appropriate. At the office, maybe you can help a little something, if the person is typing, they can, I don't know, ask you to look at a document or something to get a proper date or a proper name of something, or call someone, if it's a small office, because we have farms of all different types. If it's a small office, not many people working, so you can help with things. But of course, you have to pay attention to your job. What's your job at the office? Make sure they're doing both reports, right? The 5-year report and also this cleanup report, and so on. Okay? All right, so thank you so much. And the other thing your team can do is clean up a little bit. For example, as soon as, if it's a chicken farm, right? So as soon as the chickens all gone, maybe pressure clean the area, right? Leave it clean. So when the new owners, new people from the community will come, it's not dirty. Things like that, simple things that, you're not going to take the whole fence of the property, anything like that. Because I said that before, to leave everything, really nice for the next um, people that going to have a business there, but we're not doing that anymore. Leave the big things, leave for the next people to do, like painting and taking fences down. But you can do the small important things, such as clean up the animal poops and things like that. This you can do, okay? Your team can do. So at the farm owners video I made, There's quite a different teams. I said, so combine with yours. I'm going to make better videos afterwards, but until that time, make sure you have the teams from your video and also the ideas I gave to the owner's video. Also, if they have any kitchen for the staff members, make sure to at the end of these 2 or 4 days, make sure to clean that up, for what's perishable, and might put something in a freezer, because we don't really know how many days will be until the next people will be using the location. And the other thing that you have to invite the community for a meeting. As soon as they leave, they're going to give you the key of that farm. Okay, they're going to leave. They have to move out of state. That's what we're telling everyone, that to really renew life. It's good to renew, have different environment, different friends, everything new. And so the farm owner or the manager, whichever is there, because I also said that if the farm owners cannot be reached, the manager, the person in charge, will be doing everything that's needed for this cleanup. Okay, so the manager, the owner, gonna give you a key of the farm, the office, all the keys, okay? And you're go with a proper ladder, right? I'm giving this key. You're gonna put your name, your spouse name, everything really properly organized, and at least one more couple. So gonna be. So it will be 4 people from the farm giving you the responsibility of the property, and 4 receiving. So you, your spouse, and one more couple. Okay, so you have to be married, your spouse, right, with your spouse, and this other couple need to be married as well. Okay, and if you have at least 4 years of university completed with diploma, okay, so not necessarily have to be at the university studying or teaching at this time, but you need to have, on the terms we used to say before, is bachelor's complete in a licensed university, because some universities are not licensed, so they make sure you have that. Okay, all right. So before you get the position, you have to call the university, the closest university of the farm, to make sure no one is already doing that, because then you're going to waste your time and it's not needed, right? Okay, if it's someone already doing and you really want to do because you live close by, or used to work there, or some family members to work, you have some connection, so you're gonna offer to be a helper, because you're not the first couple anymore, right? So you can ask the university for the person's telephone number or email. You're gonna contact and ask, can I be a helper? I know you're already doing that. Okay, so the person in charge needs to say yes, you can, because help is always welcome. Then you're gonna say, right, show your paperwork of your studies and show your paperwork that you're married. Okay, all right, so the team gonna be even stronger. That's fine, and then you're gonna help what else is needed. So the deed of the property, they also have 2 or 4 days to change the deed. The deed gonna be already under the name of the organization, Clean Water and Peace Organization. Okay? All right? Or under my name. And then at the organization launching day, I will pass to the right new 10 department directors. Okay? Because the owners of the farm need to already leave. At the end of these 4 days, they are already gonna move out of the state. Okay, and so they're not going to stay for that meeting with the you're going to invite the whole community, nearby people, right? Okay. All right, the 2 proposals you're going to have, you will already give to the neighborhood meeting, right? And everyone is welcome to come for this first meeting. So try to do in 2 days. After the cleanup, the farm and the owner left, try to already have the meeting 2 days. Okay? And you can invite the whole nearby community, rural area or nearby city, okay? Try to do your best, invite everyone, and have that meeting at the farm, okay? Because the people need to have the effort to go there. If they want to use for anything, they need to go there. So what it will be? What will be the best? An agroforestry for a residential community, a big, or going to be a new land. What that place going to be? So you're going to make a good search and make sure someone else will give that agree with you, such as the people of the university, and hopefully they will already have the headquarters assistant teams of land management, right? But if it's a lot built, and then it's not going to be land management anymore, will be like buildings management, right? That they can remodel and things like that. I think will be the same department, land and building management. Okay, to see if they agree with the idea you're having for that location. Okay, so at this second day you have the meeting in the neighborhood and hopefully have urban buses, but people can also walk a little bit, and they have the meeting there. Okay, so that will be the first meeting, right? So that first meeting, people will decide in one of these two options what they think is the most appropriate. Okay, make sure you invite 2 university teachers to support your work, to see what you're doing, and be there this meeting. 2 university teachers. Okay, all right. And after that, you have 2 more days to have the second meeting only with the department directors, right? So the place was already decided. Okay, let's say you're going to be a new land, or let's say going to be school. Let's say going to be what that will be the best, right? So that was already decided. So the people that will be applying for those positions of being the 10 department director couples that will start working on that land, need to know, right, and have this meeting all in the records book, all recorded, properly recorded. Okay, all right. So I think that will be great. So you get your work completed, and you will give the key to them, the same paperwork, 4 people giving, right, the responsibility to these 10 department director couples, these 20 people, okay? And they will act as soon as possible, calling tractors or people to paint or people to remodel, contractors to build, whichever it is needed. All right? Okay. The deed was already transferred, and I think will be great this way. All right. So I think we're doing really great. So thank you so much for all your work, and I wish you a peaceful and safe moments, right? Be safe at all times, and be happy and healthy and with great working team. Okay? All right, do great reports, and I talk to you soon. Thank you.